Good morning, student. In the previous class, we have seen some questions of chapter continuity and differentiability. Now, today we will see some questions of chapter application of derivative. Okay, so let's see. The first question is: prove that y is equal to 4 sin theta upon 2 plus cos theta whole square minus theta. Prove that y is an increasing function in the interval 0 to pi by 2. Okay, we have to prove that this function is increasing function in the interval 0 to pi by 2, means in first quadrant. Okay, so we always use what for find out the interval. We take first what differentiation of this function. So dy by d theta is d differentiation of, sorry, here is not square. Okay, so d differentiation of n minus n differentiation of d, so minus sin theta. Okay, and divided by d whole square, and this is minus 1. So dy by d theta is 8 cos theta plus 4 cos square theta and plus 4 sin square theta minus 4 plus cos square theta and minus 4 cos theta. Okay, now divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. So this is 8 cos theta and this is 4 cos square theta plus sin square theta and minus 4 minus cos square theta minus 4 cos theta and divided by 2 plus cos theta whole square. Now this term is 1, and from 8 cos theta subtract 4 cos theta is 4 cos theta plus 4 minus 4 minus cos square theta and 2 plus cos theta whole square. So this is cancelled. Now taking cos theta outside, we get 4 minus cos theta by 2 plus cos theta whole square. Now we know that a function to be increasing function, our f dash x is greater than 0, it should be. Okay, student, so let's check. This is our cos theta. Our cos theta is positive in first quadrant and 0 to pi by 2, so this is positive term. Now this is 4 minus cos theta, and cos theta range is minus 1 to 1, so we are writing any number between minus 1 to 1. We subtract from 4, it will be positive, so the second term is also positive, and the denominator is 2 plus cos theta. Again we are putting any value of cos theta and squaring this, then we get again what? Positive value. So this is positive, so our whole quantity is positive. It means that this is all greater than equal to 0 in this interval. Okay, so we can say that our function is increasing function in interval 0 to pi by 2. This proves that our function is increasing function in the interval 0 to pi by 2, because cos theta, 4 minus cos theta, 2 plus cos theta whole square, these all are positive in this interval. At the first quadrant all are positive. On the basis of this, we can say that our function is increasing function in interval 0 to pi by 2. 2. Okay student, let's see another question. Our function is 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cube minus 12x square is 5. So function is 3x to the power 4 minus 4x cube minus 12x square plus 5. To find the interval in which the function is strictly increasing and strictly decreasing. Okay, so we have to find out the function interval in which the function is increasing and function is decreasing. Okay student, so for this we will first find out the critical point, and for find out critical point we what use, we take first derivative of this function and then equate this equal to 0. Okay, so let first derivative. So our f dash x is 12x cube minus 12x square minus 24x. Okay student, take x 12x common, we are getting x square minus x and minus 2. Okay, so we are getting x square minus x minus 2. Now differentiate and now first factorize it. We get x square minus 2x plus x minus 2. So 12x x 2 x minus 2 12x x minus 2 x plus 1. So f dash x is this. Now for critical point 12x x minus 2 x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is 0, x is 2, x is minus 1. So from here we are getting 3 critical points, and these points we set at the real line and we get the 3 intervals. Okay, so this is minus 1, 0 and 2. We are getting interval minus infinite, minus 1. Let's check our f dash x is in this interval is what? Either positive or negative. Okay, so f dash x is taking any value between minus infinite to minus 1, take minus 4. So we are getting more minus and minus and minus. So this is negative. So here is negative. So function is decreasing. So function is decreasing in this interval. Okay, so this is negative. Now check in minus 1 to 0. So take 1 by 2. So our f dash x is what? Let's check. So this is positive and this is negative and this is positive. So this is again, so we are taking what? Minus 1 to 0. So we are taking minus 1 by 2. Okay, so when we are taking minus 1 by 2, this term is negative and minus, and this is again negative minus, and this is positive. So this is positive. So function is increasing strictly, function is strictly decreasing and strictly increasing in the interval. Okay, now let's check in the interval 0 to 2, take 1. When we are taking 1, or f dash x is 1 positive and here negative and here is positive, so this is negative, so function is decreasing, strictly decreasing in the interval. Now taking in the interval 2 to infinite. Okay student, when taking this interval, so f dash x is, for taking any point 4 greater than 2, we are getting positive, 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 so this is all positive and our function is strictly increasing in this interval. So we are getting that the function is strictly decreasing in which interval? From minus infinite to minus 1 union to 0 to 2, and strictly increasing in the interval minus 1 to 0 union 2 to infinite. So function is strictly decreasing in the interval minus infinite to minus 1 and 0 to 2, and strictly increasing from minus 1 to 0 union 2 to infinite. Okay student, so in this question first what we will take our first derivative. Okay, first we will find our derivative, and then we will, for critical point, we will equate this term with 0, and from here we will find our critical point. So there are 3 critical points which are 0, minus 1, 2. Now this critical point we will set on the number line. So here, from here we are getting the 4 intervals, minus infinite to minus 1, minus 1 to 0, 0 to 2, and 2 to infinite. Okay, now we will check take first interval in which our function is what? Negative. In the second interval we are taking our function is increasing. Again in third interval function is negative. In fourth interval function is positive. So our strictly decreasing interval is minus infinite to minus 1 union 0 to 2, and strictly increasing interval is minus 1 to 0 union to 2 infinite. Okay, now we will move to next question student. Let's our next question is, find the point on the curve y is equal to x cube minus 11x plus 5. Okay, at which the equation of tangent is the equation of tangent is y is equal to x minus 11. Okay, so we have to find the point on the curve. Find the point on the curve y is equal to x square. Sorry, x cube minus 11x plus 5, at which the equation of tangent is this. Okay, so we will take first, let the point on the curve is x1, y1. So this point satisfies this curve, so we will write point satisfy the curve. Okay, so we write y1 x1 cube 11x1 plus 5. This is equation number 2. Now y is x cube minus 11x plus 5. Now we will differentiate this. Okay. So dy by dx is 3x square minus 11. Okay. So dy by dx is at the point x1 y1 will be over 3x1 square minus 11. Now this is the slope of tangent, student, and the slope of tangent comparing from here, so we are getting n is 1. Okay. So the slope of tangent from the given equation of tangent is 1. Now this is also slope of tangent. So we can write at the place of this is 1. So this is 3x1 square minus 11. So it will be 12. 3x1 square. So it will be x1 square will be 4. So x1 will be equal to plus minus 2. So student, x1 is plus minus 2. So y will be what? When taking positive, x is 2. Then y1 will be what? 8 minus 11 into 2 plus 5. So this is 8 and 5, 30. And this is minus 22. So 7 minus 9. So add 2 over y1 is x1, add x1 is 2 and y1 is minus 9. And when x1 is minus 2, our y1 is again minus 8. This is 11 into minus 2 and plus 5. So minus 8 plus 22 plus 5. So this is 2790. So point is at minus 2, it is 90. Okay. So point is so there are 2 points which is 2 minus 9 and minus 2 19. So let's check which is satisfied equation of line. So when we are putting this 2 here and y is minus 9, so this satisfies the equation. But when we are putting this minus 2 and 11, so this does not satisfy. So this is the point which on which the curve this the curve at which the equation of tangent is this. So this was the point on this curve at which the equation of tangent is this. Okay, student, I hope you understand. Okay, now we will see next question. Prove that the curve x is equal to y square. X is equal to y square and xy is equal to k. Cut at right angle if 8k square is 1. Okay. So prove that the curve x is equal to y square and xy is k. If 8k square is 1. Okay, student. So we have to find that prove that 8k square is 1. Okay, and these both curve cut at right angle. Okay, student. So first we will student we will find the point. Okay. So let put the value of y k by x from here. Let put here. So x is k square by x square. So this is x cube k square. So x is k by 2 by 3. Okay. So y is what? Y will be k by k to the power 2 by 3, k to the power 1 minus 2 by 3, k to the power 1 by 3. So our point of intersection at of these both curve is k to the power 2 by 3 and k to the power 1 by 3. Now we will take first equation and this is second equation. So first equation is y square is equal to x. Now differentiate this with respect to x. So dy by 2y dy by dx is 1. So dy by dx is 1 by 2y. Now put the value here, we get 1 by 2 and y k to the power 1 by 3. So this is our m1, slope of first curve. Now we will find, take xy is equal to k, the second curve, and differentiate this. So first function differentiation of second function, the second function differentiation of first function is, here right hand side is 0. So dy by dx will be what? Minus y by x. So dy by dx at the point so y is k to the power 1 by 3 upon x k to the power 2 by 3, which is minus k to the power 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3 minus k to the power minus 1 by 3. So this is m2. Okay. So m2 is minus k to the power minus 1 by 3 and m1 is this. Now we know that both the curve cut at right angle. Okay, student. So m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. So m1 is 1 by 2 to the power k, 1 by 3 into m2 is with negative sign minus k to the power minus 1 by 3. This negative and negative sign will reduce from here. Now send 1 by 2 k to the power 1 by 3 k to the power 1 by 3. So we are getting 1 by 2 k to the power 2 by 3 is 1 by 2 k to the power 2 by 3. And taking cube both sides, we get 1 by 2 cube into 3. This is cancelled. So k is 1 by 8 and here k square is 1 by 8. So from here we are getting 8k square is equal to 1. Okay, student. So 8k square is equal to 1. From here we are getting what we have done. Look at the whole from initial. So first we have the two curves given. Okay, and first we are substituting the value of y and x and getting the intersection point here. Okay, after getting intersection point of these two curves, we have taken first curve and differentiate this and find dy by dx at that point. We are getting our slope of first curve is 1 by 2 k to the power 1 by 3. Okay. Now our second curve xy is k. Differentiate this again. At that point, we are taking the slope m2 is minus k to the power minus 1 by 3. But we have to given in the question that these both curve cut at right angle. It means that the slope of product of the slope will be equal to minus 1. Then we are putting the value of m1 and m2 here, and when we will solving it, we are getting our 8k square is 1 after calculation. Okay, student. Now we will see next question. Let's see. Our next question is find the equation of tangent to the curve y is under root 3x minus 2, which is parallel to the line 4x minus 2y is plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation of curve, and we have to find out the equation of tangent to this curve, which is parallel to this curve, this line. So 2y is 4x plus 5 and y is 2x plus 5 by 2. So m is 2. So equation slope of tangent is this. Now this slope of tangent is equal to the slope of tangent of this curve, because both the curve are both the equation of tangent and this slope from this curve is equal because slope are parallel. Okay, so let the point on the curve is x1 y1. Okay, so our y is squaring this, y square is 3x minus 2. Now satisfy this. Now this one satisfy the equation, so we can write y1 is square 3x minus 2. This is equation number first. Sorry, 2, and this is first. Now differentiating with respect to x, equation first we get 2y dy by dx is 3. Okay, so dy by dx is 3 by 2y at the point x1 y1, which is 3 by 2 y1. Okay, x1 y1, which is equal to 3 by 2 y1. Okay, now this is the slope of tangent, and this slope is equal to the, because this tangent is parallel to the equation of this line, so slope will be equal. So at the place of this we can write 2 is 3 by 2 y1, so y1 is 4 by 3 by 4. So y1 from here we are getting 3 by 4. Now we will put this in the curve. Here we get y1 square is 3x1 minus 2 9 by 16 plus 2 is equal to 3x1. Okay, 16 2s are 32 and 9 41 by 16 into 3 is 48. So x1 is this. So point is 41 by 48 and 3 by 4. Now we will find equation of tangent at 3 by 4 with slope 2. Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Okay. Now we will find the equation of line. So equation of tangent will be what? Y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1, and when we will solve it, we get our required result, which is 4y minus 3 is equal to 2, and this is 48x minus 41 by 48. So it will be cancelled from here in 24 times, and this is by 4. So again this cancel. So 24y minus 80 is equal to 48 by x minus 41. Now we will further solve it and get 48x minus 24y, which is equal to 41 minus 80, and 48x 24y is 11 minus 8 3 and 3 minus 1 2. Okay student, so I hope you understand. First we have to given the question that y is under root 3x minus 2, this is curve, and we have to find the equation of tangent. So we have taken the point x1 y1 on this curve, and this point satisfy the equation. Now we will differentiate this. At this point we will find our equation slope of tangent 3 by 2 y1, and this is parallel to this line, so slope will be equal, so we can substitute here 2. Now y1 will be this, and from by help of y1 we will find our x1. Now we have this point and slope, so equation of tangent will be what? Y minus y1 and x minus x1. After calculation we will get our equation. Thank you.